One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on the money. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
There he goes. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Fires to the big fella. And he's still running after the move. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lopez to pass. Finds his man. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a...
Snags it inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route, who gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He's got him. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
There to make the tackle.
There goes
and
fucking
that's how we'll
Duncan
wrap up
Tone
this
again.
first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Might be changing the route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. He caught it. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll throw it. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy.
Looking for a crease. It's Cade. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Jesus.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Lets it fly. On target to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He throws into the middle of the field. It's caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Got a wide open receiver. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Drake. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch, it's Kane. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Here comes the offense on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't...
He lets one fly deep. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. While the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Offense will... yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Leaves it with the running back. Quick step and go. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Give him 6. Touchdown, North Carolina! Sometimes you hear people say that quarterbacks aren't tough. Watch that play and tell me that dude's not tough.
You can't coach that, Reese. That's unbelievable. To sit there with that kind of poise, knowing he's about to get smacked, keep his vision and his focus downfield towards that open receiver, that was absolutely tremendous.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
This defense will rise one day.
Good as an offense, knowing that
Thought 97 speed DBs would be the solution. It's not the case.
Go get positive yardage.
The give on the inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35. No. 6. Man down
the
on
fucking
the
single back. See?
To let him be checked out.
God damn it, Trill. Oh, God. Okay.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
It's a damn Heisman candidate you're talking about there.
Plucks it out of the air. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball.
There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
First and goal for the offense.
It's time to make storylines.
Wants to go up top.
Let's go!
And he's got it in the end zone.
That's how you're going to win the Heisman.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage.
On the bad leg. Let's go.
With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Let's get this motherfucker out the game, though. Nasty ass receiving court.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. The home team is just destroying the competition.
They have done damage, but damn it,
rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 17 over SMU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes
Fuck
final.
this guy home, man. Get home.
A little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, you know, in between coverage a lot of times.
We all know Bish
nice job
gets some
getting
favorable
the hand in the air,
schedules.
getting it on the football and making sure that receiver can't make a play.
Oh my God.
Really needed a play like that to get out
Thank
of their
you.
own
Man,
end.
kill that motherfucker.
They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I saw how he glitched. That motherfucker better not get
come
up.
to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
And man, the big fellas up
I'm
front,
talking
they don't
about.
get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running.
The guys,
get this
that's all
running
I'm
game
saying.
going. They're the ones that make it go.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. One more quarter
13-14, better not fuck up.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action.
Cow. Oh, Lombardi.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops.
Lombardi.
He'll be stopped, but not before
Go.
getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
6'5" DB.
Some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
2. Let's go. Should have had that boy at tight end, but hey, choices was made.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Just making a play,
He's
getting
adopted.
it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Humphrey. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend.
It was fun cutting. Let's go.
End zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try
Since that little Big 12 comment turned the fuck up.
Enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another
Jump has
touchdown.
not worked for me yet, but I will still continue to jump. Had to eliminate the hurdle. These motherfuckers playing dirty.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take.
Look at Larry Buffet.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff.
Send
and
these
that
DMs
last
to Willie,
was a real
these
buzz
clips.
kill for this crowd.
Should have put 50 on him, motherfucker.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Lopez wants to fire. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39. Line. The offense set
Gotta
for
get
a
my
first
screen
down
caps together.
play. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Looking for space. It's Kane. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Couldn't quite squeeze the interception, and man, did he have some daylight in front of him. Second down coming.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Larry fucking Mafe.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff
Gave it all.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Take a
this
rest,
lead.
kid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wide open on the right. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had...
Going for it all.
Yep.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That motherfucker.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give and tick, 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 tick. Turning it on. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. He's looking to throw. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Hate me, hate
Now
the
they've
system.
got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to sling it on second down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Great place to start for this offense. To throw, it's Grimes. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's Pater late in the game.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Play the analytics here, and you go for two. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Robinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Caught close to the marker. It's Bradley. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.